Hello and welcome back everybody to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. It's me, Cal Legacy, of course. You don't recognise me because I'm tanned and peeling, but that means I'm in Australia now. This is episode 91 and I'm peeling on my guest couch there. We got a friend of the pod, certainly not a fucking friend of mine. Ronan Tuck, how you doing, lad?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing? Good, glad to be back.
I appreciate it. I mean, you weren't saying that before we hit record, but I like that you got a character straight away. And first time on the pod, first time getting a haircut by the looks of it. we got the Dirk Nowitzki's biggest fan, I guess. I was trying to think of a German basketball player. I was stalling. I was like, did Hitler ever play power forward? Nah. How are you doing, lad? Are you excited for your first time on the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast?
Yeah, very exciting to be here and
in your own living room.
Yeah, and by the way, I took it really personal.
You took it very personal that you went on this podcast?
No, with the hair.
Well, I appreciate it.
You know?
That's it, exactly. Me and Ambro probably hold the record for the most times people have watched the same episode of The Last Dance.
Oh yeah, you guys watch on. He still watches on repeat every day.
If Guinness World Book of Records ever got back to my various emails, we would probably have a little bit of a how many times do you reckon we've watched episode 3?
Well, episode 3 is on in the background right now, so...
What?
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, there it is, nice. I thought that was a window.
25 times or something?
It's easy 25 times.
You guys live a fun life, don't you?
I mean, but we only just watched that one episode, which would be fucking sick. If they could make a Last Dance version of any athlete now, which one would you like to see? I'll throw it to you first.
Oof. Well, I'm going to be biased going LeBron, but...
I mean, yeah, true.
Like,
but like he's
different sport.
He's retired, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Valentino Rossi.
Just the motorbike guy?
Yeah, for me.
Just a bunch of laps?
Well, no, it's just throughout his whole career, from rookie season all the way through.
Okay.
Like 26 years in the sport.
Alright, I'll fuck with that. What about you?
Good question, man. Probably Zinedine Zidane or Ronaldinho or something.
Oh, yo, Ronaldinho's a good shout.
Pretty nice,
oh,
actually.
Baby, goddamn. Except don't be zooming too far on his face. He's a fucking
yeah, that break the lens. Yeah.
I'd say it, honestly.
He has money.
And he didn't use it on his neck above.
And he still has money.
His body's he's ripped and all that shit. And obviously, his fucking his feet are miracle workers. But he didn't bother going up there, I'll tell you that.
God went, nah, that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. He said, I'll give you the feet, but I mean, you're going to have to lose something on the face.
You're going to make up for it.
The Lakers have just won, and I'll repeat that again just for the people that are still in shock. The Lakers just won, finally. LeBron James, you delivered on your promise. I appreciate that. You didn't specify how many games. So
we got the first one on the trailer, that's
yeah, good. Exactly. We had a few bets in play. This is also a betting podcast, pretty much, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you
depending on how many people watch it.
Depending on how many of the lads watch it. But we had, what was the bet again, Ambro?
So we had 30 points LeBron James.
Didn't come in.
Lakers won.
Did come in.
Yeah, so that's
Westbrook,
good.
6 rebounds. Westbrook
did come in, actually.
6 assists.
No, didn't.
Rebound came, but not assists.
Yeah.
Then we had Malik Monk. 20.
Who?
Malik Monk. 15 points.
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk, I love that. Malik Monk, yeah, go ahead. He sounds like you made him Asian somehow. Malik Monk.
What else?
Wow.
That was just my accent. I couldn't do it at an Asian accent. I never tried. Anyway.
Bradley won 3.
I practice all the time.
Which got Bradley 1 3, he had 2, which was nice.
Yeah.
And then we had Mitchell 25 points, which he didn't even get close
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon the ugliest player on the Lakers is?
Hmm?
Because when you said Avery Bradley, I just pictured his face and I was like,
Not gonna lie,
he doesn't really have much,
Westbrook
does he?
does look like a turtle though.
I mean, yeah, but a decent looking.
But that
player,
dunk
like.
today.
Who has the worst look or the best look?
The worst look.
Absolutely Westbrook. Did you see his face,
You just
man?
hate Westbrook.
Like, oh my god.
He's got that horrible look fucking... He's got a mole, hasn't he? Or a
he
beauty
looks
mark,
just
or
like-
whatever it's called.
It's a model, yeah, probably.
Like, a person who lived like 10,000 years ago. Like, you know what I mean?
What?
His face really weird. He didn't get enough sun or whatever, I don't know.
He looks like he's been fucking turned into stone or whatever, and they just unstoned them or whatever. I don't know how you unstone somebody.
What is this, a Disney film or something now?
I wish we could figure out how to get unstoned right now. That's a joke.
Shout out to my mum for watching.
Your mum's always watching this show, honestly. She's a big fan. of my dick. That she doesn't even know I do comedy.
She doesn't even know it exists.
That's harsh because I didn't meet her. I met her briefly.
Via Zoom.
No, I met her
Yeah.
there in the house.
Okay, that was the first game.
Yeah.
First game was a few seasons ago.
Yeah, exactly. Kill
Anyway,
her.
let's go back to the Lakers. Win.
Anyway, yeah, so...
Monster dunk from Westbrook. Absolutely.
that was one of the dunks of the season for sure. Not the dunk of the season, not by
That was
any
really
right of it, but that was filthy. That I mean, we were up out of our fucking chairs in the fourth quarter, like it was sick. Like
Stanley
Reeves,
Johnson.
Austin Reeves stretch.
oh,
the tap in.
baby,
That
that was
was
literally a little bit of English right on.
But also
right on the edge.
both and in, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the
Just off
fuck?
the tip of the fingers as
So
well.
hard,
slapping
bro.
it
That
in.
was like, oh, I was like, fuck, we lost it.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
in the last second, he just tipped it and boom, like, oh, head was like going crazy.
And
It was
then you got
insane.
Mr. 10-day contract, Stanley
Oh.
Johnson.
Oh my lord, he might
Earning
be
that
the
fourth
darkest
10-mil
person
contract.
in the NBA though, for sure.
Mate,
He
he had
didn't say that, by the
17
way.
points or something?
I
He
didn't
meant
think-
really
that's
dark.
a good thing. Like Wesley Snipes is dark or whatever. He prides himself in his darkness. I feel
Yeah,
like.
and Bruce Wayne
I don't
is
think that's
Dark
some
Knight, you know?
Bruce Wayne is that's cultural appropriation. That is. Wesley Snipes sitting at home like, what the fuck is this, Christian Bale? Thought I was the Dark Knight.
No. Not even close.
No, okay.
Couldn't be
Stanley Johnson missed the 10-day.
Yeah. Coming
They
in
just got to
strong.
keep giving him 10 days. I love it. You can tell he's on a 10-day because he's got a Nike Pro that doesn't fit him.
Do you
He
know
got
how
him the
much-
lost and found.
How much they getting for the 10-day contract? Do you know?
We
find it.
look it up actually because I asked you that earlier.
Right.
I think every 10-day contract is the same.
Just give us a
Regardless of
second.
players.
We just let the our
We got
our
a
people.
we
our
got a
people
second
working-
Teddy.
No, he's Tinder. He's a
Oh
Tinder
yeah,
right now.
yeah. He's misspelled that. Is it a silent G? Oh, Grindr is one of the best. Tinder's a sick adventure. Adventure. It is a sick adventure. Actually, like, it's a sick
An
adventure.
Avenger?
It's
What?
a sick adventure. Some of
Who was the first?
some of the fan uploading bitches that I've seen on there, I'll tell you. That I've matched with and may have taken out or whatever. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
just a
But,
few times.
exactly. And she puts the ring on. But
Should we go back to 10-day
and
contracts?
then I make her disappear. I click and she disappears. And,
You do live in a Disney movie.
and no, I'm saying it's a sick invention, but Grindr is even better. Like it's in meters. Ours is in miles. Theirs is in meters. Like what the fuck?
Is this from experience that you
No,
know this,
my
or-
friend showed me the other day. He was in my house. He's like, I was like 2 meters away. I was like, this lad's in the house.
Like where?
He's in the walls, like Matrix.
That's just getting creepy then.
Exactly. I went in the shower. He's in there. How are you?
Yeah, right, what are you doing?
Fixing my hair. I was like, yeah,
10-day
appreciate
contract?
that, lad. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, 10-day
Right.
contract.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. So obviously it depends on their minimum salary. It's a proportion of their minimum salary depending on how many years of experience they've had in the NBA.
Yeah, but he was out the league for a full year, so it's based
Yeah,
on the stuff.
But it's based on, so they have like basically 9 years is 138,000, 10 years plus is 150.
Oh, so it's only 2 brackets though.
I guess so. Well, that's
140,000 for 10 days.
So that's a
yes,
lot.
that's
What
what it
a-
sounds like.
What the? How much is that a day?
Yeah.
What's that a day?
There you go.
What's
Years in the NBA, 0, 53,000.
Okay, so say Stanley Johnson probably up maybe even 5.
So he's on 111 to 120.
Save it 120. So 10 days divided by 120 is
12,000.
12,000 a day.
Wow.
And you play 3. You probably play 5 games over that.
Well, yeah, you got just shy of
So
2
you get
weeks.
about
Well, it's-
24. You get about 24,000 a game. That's
Give
fucking
or take.
sick. That is.
Yeah, man, that's a sweet
And then it's
deal.
all paid for, you know what I mean? All the food and all that shit and stuff.
Accommodation.
Free hugs from LeBron and that. You can hug him for free all the time.
Oh, do you know what we were
He's
talking
like
about?
weird
the other day?
pat him on the ass.
Do you know what we were thinking the other day? How many high fives does an average NBA player give over a season? Like you think
Over
about
a season?
how many they do each game
Yeah, each game.
after
yeah.
every shot, pretty much.
Oh.
But the entire season, that's.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
There's
about.
about, there's 10 times timeouts each team, so 20. But that's only when the bench are high-fiving, they're high-fiving in the game.
That's what I'm
aren't
saying,
they?
yeah.
Bro,
Plus every foul, so 20 timeouts plus how many fouls?
so
like
when the
12
game
bonus.
starts or like when they have their warm up as well?
Oh no, you can't. But
Because
that's not
that's-
it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
getting ridiculous.
It's
And
just
then-
like
and then
boom, boom,
yeah.
Every time they go
boom,
for dinner, you know, every time they have a drink.
Yeah, for at
you know.
home for fun, you know what I mean? Like, do you prefer the high five or the fist pound?
Huh?
You prefer the high five or the fist pound?
Depends.
I think I like
If I'm at work, yeah. If I'm playing sports.
Depends.
I reckon
Which group you are, you know.
That's true, yeah.
And
Is it your boss? Is it
sometimes
your who are you high fiving?
you have a different handshake with other people, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
it
exactly.
depends.
You wouldn't be like if you're meeting like the priest or whatever, you wouldn't come in and be like
Can't say-
jump into his shoulder like, yo, what up, father? I
Chest
see ya.
bump. Chest bump me to God.
You bring him in, I see you.
Okay, home.
That's the best hello of all time, actually. Yo, I haven't seen you in ages, Nan. What up?
Nan's dead.
God damn.
Nan's dead. I'm still pinned her.
All good, he's alive. Don't worry, I got this.
Somebody turn me up.
So, Ambro, you're fully a Lakers fan now, or are you a fan for betting reasons? If you choose a team, what is it?
If I choose a team, it's the Dallas Mavericks.
That's why you're
That's
always
fair.
throwing in cheeky side bets in our Lakers. Lakers
Well,
bets.
exactly.
There's always I scroll on this and I'm like, what's this?
It's like,
Who's this triple double for Luka Doncic?
I think Doncic's going to do another triple double. He's already got.
Why is that because of the Dirk Nowitzki tie?
Yeah, so Dirk Nowitzki was
The greatest European player of all time.
yeah. First, I would say absolutely because
Yeah.
he's in the top 5 in the points.
Yeah.
So, but also I started to watch basketball because of him, because obviously the media was really big to the time when Dirk Nowitzki had his second attempt for a championship.
Yeah.
It was huge, not just for him as a player, also for Germany.
And he beat LeBron, so come on, rush him.
And then
Don't remind them now, they get angry, throw the phones on the floor.
And then-
Hey, it doesn't matter, the storyline, it ain't finished yet. Sorry for the Guardian Leviosa.
yeah, and he had just like he had not top stars, but he was the only all-star literally to that point, and he did it with the team and obviously with his individual play game.
He could be a great sideline reporter, couldn't he? That was like...
You think he'd keep up with it, yeah.
Literally, the not meant to be there. I was like, that was crazy.
He's been practicing. He's been
It's a
practicing.
great
that
answer.
So
It was a yes or no question that I asked him, but you know what, well, thanks anyway. Like,
He's had that speech memorized for a while.
hey,
exactly.
don't interrupt me.
Oh shit. But
Yeah.
did the German team have the?
I was
they
never-
win anything? No, but I'm trying to think of, did he win any Euro leagues or anything like that when he was there?
No, like it was really difficult because Germany is not that good, you know, in basketball. Like the league is not that great as well.
There's an NBL version of like an NBA and NBL like they have in Australia in Germany?
It's every country has a league, obviously.
What's yours called, Dom, saying?
Basketball Bundesliga.
Oh, it is? Oh, well.
Yeah,
Because
so-
what's Bundesliga mean?
Bundesliga it means the state league.
Oh, okay, because I know it's in football, yeah, Bundesliga, yeah.
So this is what it's called. Yeah, but Germany was never that great. Like I said, I watched Dirk Nowitzki,
Yeah.
and obviously when you start to watch the NBA, from that point on, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
You know that
It's
you
pretty
can,
funny.
I don't know what kind of NBA he's been watching.
I mean, we
this is a
do
good
watch The
idea.
Last Dance like it's a comedy though. Don't
it's
we?
just
Like,
like
it's a sitcom,
boom,
yeah.
dunking and then
Yeah, yeah.
handshakes and shit. You know, like it's a different world.
It is, no, but I mean, like, it's called the Late Show for a reason. But the NBA game is 48 minutes. The whole thing goes on for 2.5 hours. It's a show.
If you,
know
didn't
what I
know
mean?
already,
It is-
watching a
it-
basketball podcast. But
No, but exactly.
And
I
you
mean,
can
this will
compare-
feel longer than the 2.5 hours.
And you can compare it with any other league.
Well, I mean, there's
because
not.
the
We
NBA
don't in the Prem. We don't have a half-time show, do we? You know what I mean? Like, we're just like we're gonna play a game and
it's
then
just
we're
cheerleaders on the sideline.
Exactly.
Going, yay.
freezing the fucking tits off.
Quite literally half the country, yeah.
People are bottling them. Get the fuck out of the way, bitch! You're in the way of the corner.
You know,
Did anybody? Do you remember the Dirk Nowitzki 1999 whenever he got drafted haircut? The blonde, feathered and lethal. Did anybody have that in Germany? Was that a popular haircut? You know, like David
Classic
Beckham,
German
everybody had the mohawk. Did you have the mohawk?
I
growing
never
up?
had the mohawk.
Did you have any football players?
No, I
there?
wasn't big on football when I was young.
Did you spray it from when England, like all red,
No.
for the World Cups?
absolutely.
You were
man.
robbed of a childhood, you.
Always.
Just there at the motorbike fence. Nobody had it now.
No, they had it obviously. When you
But they
celebrity-
didn't sweep the nation. They did.
You just said
Nah.
that.
No, this is the thing. Like, if you're a celebrity and you have a certain hairstyle or
Yeah.
style or in general, you know, in
Mm.
fashion or whatever, then people look at that, and then people, oh, I want to be like that. Be like Mike.
Exactly. Can I get you to check something real quick? I want you to look up German restaurants, German eateries in Dallas. I bet you, because Dirk Nowitzki's got a road name after him, Nowitzki Way. He's got it on the course. I bet you there's a German influx now.
Yeah, he has a burger, the Dirk burger.
The Dirk burger?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
They sell it in the stadium.
German eateries, the first one that came up was Kubi's Sausage House.
Is this in Dallas?
Yeah.
Type in the Dirk burger.
The Dirk burger.
I like that.
They sell it in the stadium.
Oh, it's in the stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Have you ever been to a basketball game?
Yeah, but not in the NBA.
Where was it?
In Germany, Berlin. I watched Alba Berlitz versus San Antonio Spurs.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pre-season or something?
They watched the champion. They won the championship, and then they had
Oh, the pre-season, yeah. Was it
they
2006? 2005, sorry?
no. It was
2008. 2007.
2014 or 15.
Oh,
Because
when
they
you
won the
beat the Heat
championship.
again? What are you doing to this podcast? When LeBron lost again, you just started making LeBron fans. I apologise. Do not destroy him.
It doesn't look like anything fancy.
That's the Dirk bit. Okay, well this is.
Yeah.
Why is there?
It's like there's a caramel toffee.
There's it looks like a piece of the cheese that the rats have got to it. That's the Dirk burger there. I don't know about it really, quite frankly.
Yeah,
The chips look cold. The Dirk burger is here. Food amazing.
What's so special about it though?
Oh, we'll give it a like.
Does it fade away?
Thank you for the official sponsor, the Dirk burger.
Does it fade away when you eat it?
Yeah.
Did you see the ceremony of his retirement?
It was last week or something.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's funny, isn't
really
he?
good.
I didn't watch it.
Did you see the clips though? It's funny. He's funny though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He had some good lines. Like.
Yeah, when you see the videos of his career, it's quite
crazy.
great, man.
Did you hear what Jason Kidd turned around and said as well at the start of his speech? He was like, "Yo, they're handing out 10-day contracts. You want one?"
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
He's like, "Nah."
He's like thanking everybody. He's like, "I'm thanking my father-in-law for your daughter." Like a legend.
For your daughter.
Exactly. He's thanking everybody for all this, putting in the time, and he's like, "Thanks to the pussy."
He got his own statue now, and
He's got
for sure, yeah.
Hasn't he got a street outside?
He's the greatest
stadium
Dallas
as
of
well,
all
isn't
time, Nowitzki Way,
he?
yeah.
There you
But that like there's not that shot because
One leg fade away,
the
yeah.
7 foot plus the arm reach that it's unblockable. Like they've done it in sports times. You can't get it. You got it from the side like Dean Wade did in 2012 and 2013 finals. Yeah, exactly. That's my knowledge, my IQ. Maybe I'll tell you. I'm wearing a wire. Jackson's in here, just telling me right now how happy he's in there. And that one, it was the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sky hug, the dream shake, and anything Michael Jordan did was unguardable.
anything what Michael Jordan did.
I'm going to ask you a question right now, and we know the answer ourselves, but I'm going to ask you, and I think I know the answer, and it might anger the listeners. But LeBron or Michael Jordan, who's the greatest?
In my personal opinion, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Can I get a quick spiel why?
Quick? Yeah, no worries. It's just like...
No worries, let me just tune on my earpiece.
Yeah.
Give me half an hour, man.
Yeah.
No, it's just like he's been through the league when it was really old, and there was a standard respect in the league, you know, and the league was much more rough, you know.
Yeah.
And he was also a really thin young kid.
Yeah.
And then he accepted that, challenged it, and dominated in a way because of his competitive mind, you know.
Yeah.
And then with his hard work, what he put in, he came to the top at one point because he reached his maximum experience and skill.
Yeah.
In the same way, and in the 90s, he just dominated like no one.
Yeah.
The league, and this is just absolutely incredible with that different kind of basketball, harder, tougher, you know. Go through that and be still like, you know, like that's incredible in my opinion. That's the reason.
I'll say something and you can take the rest. But
To be fair, I think you're covering what I'm saying anyway.
But yeah, I agree with you that, like, I mean, going to the final 6 times and not losing them all, I'm like, that's fucking sick, you know what I mean? Like, and it was rougher back then, you know what I mean? They've changed some certain rules, made it a bit easier, who knows, you know what I mean? But it was like, the Bulls were a super team. Michael Jordan never had to face a super team like the Spurs, the Dynasty, and the Warriors, the Dynasty, because they were that team, you know what I mean? Like Dennis Rodman was no fucking joke, you know what I mean? Like, Scottie Pippen's no joke, sort of stuff like that.
Steve Kerr there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but and then LeBron's been to 11 finals, so I mean, like, longevity, and like he's still doing it at this level now. Like Michael Jordan only played 14 years off in the league. He took 2 years off. You know what I mean? Like, he's chilling. Like, the body's like gets tired of the process and all that sort of stuff. I mean, he's a bad man. He is a bad man. Like, Michael Jordan had a switch and he never turned it off. I know all that stuff. And like the defensive part, it's like. He does take that, you know what I mean? Like, he was defensive player of the year a lot and shit like that, and like scoring champs and stuff. But LeBron's an all-round better player, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's the fact that he's now shooting only 1 point less a game for the season average than he was in 2009, 2010.
Yeah, exactly.
He was supposed to be in his prime, and he's still literally second in scoring list this season as well. It's just the fact that he's still doing that year 19 in. With multiple different teams and still kind of developing not just himself but the whole team around him as well.
Exactly.
Yes, obviously I'm not doubting Michael Jordan didn't do that, but to see how he go from place to place to do it as well is another factor.
That's true. He's the only player with like 3 finals MVPs on 3 different teams, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So are you fucking listening or what? No. Go back and listen to every one. This episode 91. Go listen to the big all 90 of them.
I was listening, but. You have to also say, like, when he won these championships, obviously, like you were right with Pippen and Rodman.
Yeah.
But also, like, when LeBron went to Miami, it's not like
he didn't have no scrubs there, obviously. No,
it's not like he was like.
He's never had a Phil Jackson. He's never had the same coach. He's never had the same. He's had to rebuild teams. You know what I mean? Organizations.
He had their Bosch and Dwayne Wade. Yeah. Were like all-stars and fucking MVPs and champions already before. He joined them to get a championship. So it was for him also, he benefited it and he got twice. Yeah, because they were in the prime. Obviously.
Yeah.
So then when he went to Cleveland Cavaliers, there was Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving wanted to leave because he knew he's not going to win anything in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know? But then LeBron said, Kyrie, I would come back, but I need you there. Because he knew also that Kyrie is badass, man.
I mean,
and he won the championship.
If he gets the fucking vaccine or whatever.
Like remember the last shot of the Game 7? That was literally, this is moment, you know?
But I mean, LeBron got up there and then the block was more important than the shot, you know what I mean?
Exactly, he was there as well, but...
Kevin Love was there somewhere.
Yeah, he was there.
And Kevin Love, you know, it's not like he did everything by himself.
Steph. Yeah, exactly.
You know? So it's
well, let's, how about we say that?
Players to players, like, it's just about them, the individual.
I like that. I'll give you one even better. How about we say, like, LeBron's still playing, so you can't even compare someone who's retired to...
No, that's the
endurance.
There's a whole conversation
still playing,
yeah, the endurance and the mind and the focus and everything. What LeBron has, it's incredible. Like, he's one of the sportsmen who there will never be like him again. Like Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, Michael Phelps, like all these.
O.J. Simpson,
you know what I mean? Kyle.
Some of the great guy legacy. Kyle, you don't help me. You said have you just dead shamed me? You're my transgender name. Kyle Legacy, Francis Harnwell. God damn it.
So,
do you have a middle name?
No, I don't.
Do you have a middle name?
I have 2.
What is it?
Not 10.
McFagginson.
Close.
Ronan McFagginson.
Fagotson. It's actually pronounced Fagotson.
Talk. That ass.
Mr.
Mr. iFucking. The inbetweeners. That's the funny. I've got to pay £19 for a t-shirt I did not order and did not want.
And why I have to pay more?
If you'd say because we used to live together, pretty much. I mean, I live that way. You know what I mean?
Obviously,
I'm a man, but they live together. But if we were going to be the inbetweeners, what do you reckon? Who are we thinking?
Jay.
Who are we thinking?
Because you definitely ain't fucking.
Jay? No, I'm thinking.
You're the loud mouth,
Oh, Jay, maybe. Okay, I'll take Jay. I reckon you're Simon for sure.
Simon with the spiked hair.
Yeah, I reckon for sure. Oh, maybe Neil. You reckon?
Neil?
No, he's Neil for sure, yeah. You're Neil for sure.
I'll take Simon. Better than briefcase. Better than briefcase.
Who's Will then?
Will.
Reese?
Will, Reese. Shout out, Reese.
Yeah, shout out Reese, lad. Okay, so before we were talking about how many high fives people average, how many hand jobs do you reckon I would average if I got into LeBron's house while he slept? How many hand jobs do you reckon?
I don't even want to answer
how many
that
times do you reckon I
question.
can wank off LeBron before somebody pulls me off him?
Ooh.
Half.
With your speed?
With my speed?
Like
I would
half
say-
a stroke.
Look at this shit. Just come on, babe. Ooh, nobody's doing this anymore.
I'm so glad I signed up to be on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be sponsored by Grindr.
Okay, no,
That was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
But oh no, it's great. We're gonna wrap it up. What have we got? 25 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up. Always hit me on the sub bit. I appreciate that. But I'm back in Australia. I got shows anyway. Plenty of shows. Then I'll be on in the 5th of Feb. I'll be back in Perth. So do get the King of Comedy. And then 5th of Feb, I'll be back and it'll be fucking sick. You know what I mean? It'll be baller. What else?
Nice plug.
I do want. I mean, you gotta do
You
it.
gotta do it,
Exactly.
you gotta
That's
do
it. A lot of my listeners are from Perth and that. Because that's where I kind of stepped it up this podcast. I feel like maybe I don't know. That's what I was handing out the stickers, all that sort of stuff. That's where it. I mean, that's where it's a viral sensation. You see before you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Listeners get to it.
Yeah, exactly. 100
coming
fucking
back.
haters.
I will be coming back for my paycheck in about 20 years.
So what I normally ask, normally I'm like, oh, what do you guys got coming up? But you're regular blokes, not comedians. But I'll ask you actually. I would like this question. What have you got coming up? I got a wank happening in about 4 hours.
I'm going to the Lord Glad song on Sunday because there's you've got the restrictions in Australia about all the dancing and singing and everything.
No, that's all.
The Lord Gladstone is having an event where they're a religious event for a Sunday service.
No way. So it's gonna be there's gonna be a priest there.
Oh, well, I'm not too sure what.
And then have to put the Christ in there.
Well, yeah, but everyone's just drinking and partying basically.
What the fuck?
Because religious events are.
Are you going?
So, I'm going.
You're an atheist, aren't you? You can't go be an atheist. Even he's like, I don't know about this. What about you? What you got coming up?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. He's got an Achilles injury that he's refiguring out. When are you back? 4 weeks? Getting reevaluated?
So yeah, 2-3 weeks. Yeah.
At the same time then as AD. Thought so. Nice. Let's get a real down to earth questions now. We just planned a trip. I'm going for Christos Kiadis' wedding in 17th of September this year, and then after that we'll see the first few games of the season, maybe like
October,
first 3 games or something like that, end of October. So how can ways I can meet LeBron, or Ronan can help me meet LeBron when we're there? Like maybe I'll hold up a sign. What can we do on a sign or something?
I'll sell him for one of your shoes.
I'll sell, and then
Just
I
a random
don't know
kid
about
or something.
That. That's pretty good. I'll sell him if he's Asian double points as well. What about you?
What?
Any ideas? How I can meet LeBron? Us being there, we're gonna go to games, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Try to cry. Literally cry. That will help.
And try to get on the big screen crying.
Start doing a live podcast just at the game.
Oh my lord!
It is dancing, man. You need to dance. If you dance,
Yeah, you gotta do that.
like, you killing it.
That would be sick.
You know what I mean?
It comes
Should
on
we
the
get
big
four?
screen.
Should we get four
there.
people? 4 people with like letters and pom poms and just.
And then we got Bron. We got Bron.
Yeah, Bron.
Oh my lord! Oh, I love. And then King or something.
Okay, good. Right, I'm glad you
logo.
finished with that.
Yeah. And then just push me underneath in brackets or whatever, so he doesn't think I'm gay. You're like, that's pretty gay. Oh no, he likes pussy as well.
No,
That's
just pull shorts out a bit and pussy.
Pussy baby.
We do have to actually do that.
Which we literally. I reckon. I think I might print the artwork off of of the podcast maybe and hold it up like that.
Oh yeah.
Or something that would be
You
pretty
got that
good.
as well,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be good.
You reckon that would work? The podcast art for my podcast. I want to meet LeBron James podcast. Me, Team Squad, LeBron. Hold that up.
Yeah.
You reckon at the
Or just
latest,
the
you reckon
logo,
that- Can
yeah.
you take that in, or we'll roll it up and put it in
You
the
can take
jacket,
whatever
yeah?
sign you want in. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's not bad, isn't it?
With LeBron's body and your head.
Yeah,
And then we
that's
hold
it,
up-
exactly. Yeah, that's the one. You know the one, yeah.
And then we have the other one. That's LeBron's face, which is like.
Well, it's double sided.
right,
On the
yeah.
other side, we just keep flipping it. But like, are you free or whatever?
Free Thursday 10 p.m.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
restaurant.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
here.
Yeah. We'd be like, I'm pretty sure I can get you on.
Yeah. 7 p.m. White Castle.
White Castle. We can't find him. We get stoned. We don't know where it is. He's like there waiting for us. I'm like, oh shit.
Hey, bro, I'm here.
I'm like passed out blades. Like, what are you talking about?
You did meet him, but you were asleep.
Yeah, I imagine that if I met him, but I was like, you know, sometimes I black out and shit like that. I get so hammered and drunk and shit like that. Sunday probably was no exception. We were all passed out at 10 p.m. I'm the one with jet lag. You guys were hammered. I was on this balcony here and I was like living life on the edge. I was on the other side pretending to like fall and that bro was shitting himself. It was crazy. I saw the love for me. It was so great. Alright, so we hold the podcast time. Then on the back it's like a funny thing like that.
Yeah.
Oh, meet me at White Castle or something like car park A. In 10 minutes for LeBron, yeah, exactly. And then we take this. I have a mic, so we do like we'll record one there as well. Yeah. We can get lapel mics for us, and we can record one there. So yeah, I'll be in America, September, mid-September to start of November. That's happening, and Ronan will probably be there. End of October, start of November.
Oh yeah, whatever the first game.
Yeah, exactly. And then Ambro, are you coming over soon?
Probably not.
I'm going back to Germany.
Oh yeah? When was the last time you went back there?
3 years ago.
Oh shit.
Over 3 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
They've knocked down the wall, you know that? Did that happen in the last 3 years, the Berlin Wall?
What?
No.
There was a wall?
Yeah. Yo, why, answer me this, why, and we'll finish on this, why did the German people get David Hasselhoff to sing at the falling of the Berlin Wall?
Who else?
Hasselhoff.
He said that, apparently a national treasure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Him?
I don't know.
Weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I think he was to that time big with Baywatch and yeah.
So why didn't you get Pam Anderson's titties then?
Yeah, that's a good question. Fucking Gorbachev.
Fucking Gorbachev. See you later here first. Ambro, thanks for doing it. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Thank you. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, my bad. I can't do it. Yeah. Ronan Tuck, repeat guest. Ambro, new guest. I appreciate it. I'm in Sydney till the 5th. Come see a show and shit like that. Me on LeBron James of comedy. My schedule's all up in there. Messages, why not? We know a lot of stuff about a lot of things. I'm kind of like, I'll see you in a bit.
Sponsored by Corona, from where you'd rather be.
Well, I'm gonna have to edit that out. We don't have the rights.